Hey guys, thank you for hanging in there. We're back. We got video feed now, and just give me a minute and we'll get the cameras open rolling.
Sorry about that. All right, so how's your guys' weekend going? Ours is obviously stressful today, but we'll make it work. All right.
Switching to camera one real quick. Get on camera one.
All right. Hello, everybody. Honey, can you get my TV going so I can see what's happening here with the show? We are back up and running. We're going to run some items here. Let me open the show.
Hey, camera one.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and I'm here with my husband, Noel, who is now working the cameras. I don't know what's going on. This is our second show with Whatnot that the cameras have just been like, ugh. All right. Let us get our other cameras set up, and we'll go ahead and start to run some items. But in the meantime, I'll just show you. I'll hold it up unless we can get this working here. Is that good? All right, let's see here. Let's run our first. We're going to run this one because I started running this one earlier, and that we're having so much technical difficulties, we're going to do it again. So tonight is all primitive, salvage, and a ton of ironstone. Don't know how much you can see behind me, but I've got a whole bunch of ironstone sitting here. But we are going to go ahead and run this one. This is a salvage piece. I'm pretty sure this is cast iron metal. This is pretty thick down here. We've got the beautiful floral-like vase. It is rusty crusty. Somebody at one point painted it a creamy color, but how pretty. You could put a nest in there. You can do so much with this, especially if you're crafty. We're going to go ahead and run that for $5. Let me drop the time down. All right, that is up and running. Sorry, I keep looking to the side here. Normally I have my computer separate, but we've just been moving equipment all over trying to get stuff to work for the last 15 minutes. If you're new here, there is a coupon up in the show notes. Go check that out. And then also we do rewards. So as you hit different levels, make sure you're going up and clicking on that crown to get your reward, because we have coupons at every single level. Let's go ahead and switch over to our other camera, and we can jump right back into what we were showing before. Let's see here. I don't know how many of you guys saw what because of our technical difficulties. So we're going to go right here and show this guy. This is a really neat little chippy pulley. So if you like the salvage, if you like that metal salvage, this is a fun piece. The pulley does spin. It's chippy white and blue paint. We're going to put it down there so you can get a good look at it. And we're going to run that for $5. Up and running. I guess I'm going to have to hold it up. All right. There we go. We'll get it to view here in 1 second. There you go. All right. That is up and going. If you did catch the first few minutes, sorry I am repeating, but I think we had some sound issues too, so we'll get it working out. It's not the end of the world. It's a Whatnot show. It's okay.
Sorry guys, we had a glitch with Whatnot. It was not picking up our video and audio feed, so we're back on.
Check this out. We're going to zoom out so you can see this whole thing. This is a cast iron meat grinder here. This is so cool. So I saw this idea, I think it was on Pinterest. I don't know, could have been another Whatnot seller. But you take the meat grinder. This part actually goes onto your kitchen counter, so it would flip over as a meat grinder. Still functional, antique. But then you just clamp in a book. And now you have a little riser. You can put fun little things on there and make it a little shelf. So that's pretty neat. We're going to go ahead and sell that whole little set. And because of our technical difficulties, I think I need to drop that price down a bit. And there we go, $15. You get that antique, not meat grinder. I'm sorry, this is a cherry pitter. I don't know why I keep saying meat grinder. Cherry pitter. And that wonderful book. I have a ton of stuff that is not listed. That's a bunch of stuff that's not listed. We're just going to do a lot of random polls too. I didn't have time because I had so many things. Let me pull up my random listing here and we'll take a look at this. Ironstone. If you love Ironstone, you're in for a treat tonight. I got a bunch, and I have a very unique piece of Ironstone. First time I've ever seen it, so we're going to get to that in a bit. But to kick us off with our first Ironstone item tonight is these gorgeous, I think they're like soup bowls, because look at, they kind of dip down. But look how beautiful that feathery floral design is. That is crazed and stained, which, you know, with Ironstone just makes it all that much better. It is marked Ironstone China on the back, F&T company. You get 2 of them. This one's a little more stained. They are beautiful though. I have 2 sets of these. We are going to run that set for $5. You get 2 for $5, and that is going now. Thank you for your bid. Let me give you a measurement too. 9 inches diameter. And CJ888, those are going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have the last set here. So we have 2 more of those, and this is the last 2 that I have. So these are the same, but let me show you, same pattern, but you can see the level of crazing and staining. And then this one. So again, good crazing and staining going on. And we'll run those. And that's up and going. You have the picture that matches. Oh, that's so cool. I've never seen that print or that design, and I just fell in love with it when I saw it at the store. Hey, Shell, I think we're back up and running finally.
Hello, everybody. We're back up and running after so many jumps.
Nest, that is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back to our list. We are, all right, we are going to do a mix of what I have listed and my random stuff. So we're going to go back and forth. There is a couple of pre-bids. If you've put in a pre-bid and I'm not getting to it fast enough, just tell me in the chat, and then we'll just jump right over to it. All right, we have 3 little printer blocks. So this is a set of these 3. They're on wood. They're all different patterns, and I always have a hard time making out exactly what they are. But this one looks like a box of some sort. Oh, this looks like it's tags. That's kind of cool for antique. Oh. All right. We're going to just set them right here, and we're going to go ahead and run those. You get all 3. We're going to drop that price down. All right, so you get all 3 of those up and running, $356, absolutely. These are great for your little printer's trays. Thanks for looking at those. All right, $356 is this rusty, crusty letter holder. So much fun. So this is one that has a hole, you can hang it on a wall. It is metal. It looks like it was painted cream at one point. Don't know who makes it. Let's see if I can show you the back, and then I'll show you the inside. The inside's a little more rusty, crustier, and chippy paint, so you can kind of get a look at that inside. But that is a fun little piece. It could be cleaned up nice. And that's up and running. Thank you so much for your pre-bid on that. And CJ, thank you so much. Going to you. You are very welcome. Let's go back to our auction list. Let's see, let's do another random item here. And then we'll go back to our list. So our next random item is a basket of salvage. So I have 2 of these tonight with different types of salvage. This first one is a basket of salvage door knobs, door locks type things. So you get, it's kind of stuck in there. So you get a couple of these doorknobs. These are like ceramic doorknobs. That one actually has the plate. There's another doorknob, some little metal locks. And then you also get this basket, which is a Longenberger basket. It's the kind of basket that hangs on the wall. And you can see there on the bottom, it does say Longenberger. So you get a Longenberger basket filled with some door salvage. And that is going to run for $8, up and going. $3.52, sure. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, $3.52 is next, and that is a really fun one. I think probably one of my favorites tonight. This is a piece of ironstone, and I'm going to take it piece by piece and show you it. So we start off, we have our lid here, and it is that blue and white. No chippies on here. Now it is rough around the edges of the lid, but I think it was made that way to kind of set on top. And then inside you have the little soap holder. So you've got, and it has that great blue and white design on there, and that's in great shape. Then you have the actual like soap dish bowl in there. Let me kind of show you around the other sides. No chips or cracks. It's in great shape. And it does have the ironstone marks on the bottom. So it's a beautiful piece. I love it. I've never found them with the little thingy inside of it. And we're going to run that $15. Thanks for your bid. And Shell, that's going to you. Thank you so much. That is a really cool piece.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead. I saw a pre-bid on another ironstone piece, so let's go ahead and do that one next. So this is a, is it Johnson Brothers? No, Burgess and Goddard ironstone soap dish. This one is a little chippy. So you have it looks like a soap dish, nice and crazed up, but you can see along the bottom here, we do have a little bit of chippy on the bottom, but it does say the ironstone, so it has those original marks. And that is up and going. We do have a pre-bid on that. Thank you very much. Now, the light's kind of shining, but you do have like the little grooved parts there. Oh, there you go. You can see it better that way. And Hummingbird Lane, thank you so much.
On its way to you.
Let's take a look at a piece of wood salvage. I have two of these. These are called Plythe blocks. And I thought they are so fun for wood salvage pieces. And the antique store that I picked these up at, they were actually on sale. I got them for a decent price, so I can bring them to you for a decent price. But the antique store had them marked at $26 a piece originally. I thought that was a little crazy high. We're going to go ahead and run that for 10. That seems a little more reasonable than 26. Thanks so much for looking at that. All right, we're going to do 367 next. So I have 4 of these. These are 367. They're small oval ironstone bowls. They look great stacked up together. We're going to run one at a time. They do have some crazing, tiny bit of staining, and it is Burgess and Campbell ironstone. No chips or cracks. And that's up and going. Thanks for your bids. And CJ888, thank you so much. That one's going to you. We'll go ahead and run that again. Like I said, I have 4 of them. So we have another one here. Same, exact same. No chips or cracks. Some crazing going on. And that's running now. Thanks for your bid. And CJ, thank you very much. We'll put that with your other one.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and just do it one more time. So we have this one. This one has a little bit of staining on it. Definitely has some crazing. No chips or cracks. And that one's going. Thanks for the bid. And Shell, that's going to you. Thank you so much. We'll run this last one.
Thank you.
This last one has no staining, some crazing, same company, no chips or cracks. And this is the last one I have. And that's going now. Thanks for your bid. And CJ, that's going to you. Thank you so much. Okay, up next. And CJ has unlocked the silver tier.
Welcome to silver level.
Let's do this wooden scoop. So this is pretty cool. This is a old wooden scoop. It's definitely been used. To me, by the way it's like darkened, it looks like it's been used with a fire or ashes or something. But it's pretty neat. Do I have measurements in there? 12 inches long. So that's a fun wooden scoop. We're just going to lean it back up there. We're going to run that. And that's up and going right now. Thanks for looking at that one. Let's do another random item. Or maybe not. Whatnot doesn't want to let me get down to my randoms here. We'll get right back to them. Let's see here. Sorry about that. It's coming. Let's see if I can get to my random items now. So we have some Ironstone plate. 377, sure, we'll do that one. Yeah, we'll do that soap dish. And then we'll go over to the random. So I have 2 of these soap dishes. So these are Johnson Brothers, and I'll hold it up and so you can see it here in just one second. They have, this one has a lot of crazing on it. Yep, so a lot of crazing on there. No chips or cracks. It is marked Johnson's Brother England Ironstone. Beautiful soap dish. And that's up and running. And I did it for 30 seconds, so we will drop that time back down. Thanks for your bid. I like to do 15. 30 seconds just feels like forever in Whatnot time. When you go to CrossFit and you do something for 30 seconds, it doesn't feel so bad. But in Whatnot time, oh my gosh. Thanks for your bids. And CLM Farm, that one's going to you. I do have one more of those. Here is the other one. Exactly the same. But it has just a ton of crazing on there, which I love on the Ironstone. I think it's gorgeous. No chips or cracks. It is Johnson Brothers. So we'll run that second one. This is the last one of these that I have. Let me get that time right. All right, that is the last one, and that is up and going. And CLM Farm, that one's going to you. We're going to go ahead and, since Ironstone seems popular, we're going to go ahead and stick with the Ironstone. Yep. Let me go to my next item here because I have quite a bit, and then I'm going to bring out my banger Ironstone one, the best one yet. I'm going to save that for the last. Let's do these little, I have some coffee cups here. So I have 4 sets of these if you're interested. These are Adams. They are Adams Ironstone. These have a ton of crazing on them. Let's see, we'll show, let me turn it around. Adams. Just say Ironstone up there at the top. All right, so we have a ton of crazing on these. Really adorable little handles. Nice clean insides. So these are totally usable. You get a set of 2 that we're running for $2. Those are up and going. Thanks for looking at that. Let's take a look at these Ironstone pieces. These are rectangle little serving dishes here. They are stained up, but they have the most adorable little feet and handles on them. Tons of crazing, but look at that staining. Look how beautiful. You can even like display it that way and put something on the inside. How pretty would that be? They do have the marks on the back. This one has a couple of lines that I can't feel, but you can see that they're getting deeper, like that crazing is a little bit deeper. So we're going to go ahead and run that. Go ahead and run that. I just lost it. There it is. $5, up and going. And CLM Farm, thank you so much. We have one more of these with a different level of crazing. This one is the same item, but let me show you the inside because the insides look different, which is one of the wonderful things about Ironstone. So you have the exact same pattern with the handles and the feet, but this one, you can see a crack line starting in there, going through it, but just a different type of staining and crazing on there than the last one. You can see a couple of those crazing lines kind of coming through. You can't really feel them. So it's just a tad bit different. Same design, just different level of crazing and staining. And that's up and running. Thanks for looking at that. I do have some butter pats here. I'm trying to see where in the world that I stuck them over here. We're going to run these as an auction. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get the butter pats. I threw them in the auction. I threw them in the buy it now instead of the auction. So let me find those. We have Ironstone butter pats. I have 2 sets, and I kind of mixed them up a little bit. That's only because I photographed one and then I realized I was unpacking boxes and found another set. So they are what they are as far as being mixed up. So here they are stacked, and then I'll show you them individually because I always get the question of what do they look like stacked. So we have 2 in this pattern that are actually marked Johnson Brothers Ironstone. And then, so we have 2 that are like that one. This one has a little bit of staining on it. And then we have 2 of these, just the more thicker Ironstone with no marking. So you get 2 of each, 4 butter pats. And those are up and running. Thanks for your bid. And CLM Farm, those are going to you. Thank you so much. All right, here's the next set. This is my last set. But it's almost the same. So we have 2 of the thicker ones, and then we have 2 of the ones that are a little bit thinner, but they're marked Ironstone. They're all Ironstone, just 2 of them are marked Johnson Brothers, 2 are not. They're all in good shape. They have crazing, but no chips or cracks on them. And they're going now. Thanks for your bids. CLM Farm, going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
CLM Farm, am I thinking about the right person? Do you have goats, right? It's either you or another seller. I keep getting, I get mixed up sometimes. But you have goats, and did the goat have 4 babies? Is that you? I was watching a show the other day, but for some reason I'm not sure if that was you or not. Just let me know. Yes. Okay. How are your babies? Are they doing good? And I can't believe one goat had 4 babies. To me, that seems like a lot. But, all right, let's go back to our items here. Oh, they're great. Oh, good. All right, we have some other Ironstone here. These are like brown saucers. I love these. These are so pretty. So this is a set of 4. Brass cats are great. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Look at that. Yeah. I love it when you guys are talking to each other in the chat. Brown English Ironstone saucers. We have a set of 4 of these. I really like these. They say Little Morton Hall, Cheshire. So you got these really beautiful, they're all the same print, little country scene going on. They are English Ironstone, so they're marked Staffordshire on the back. And you get 4 of them, no chips or cracks. And we're going to run all 4 for $10. And those are going. Thank you so much for looking at those. All right, let's bring out this big Ironstone piece. This one is more pricey. It's the most expensive thing, but it's super unique. We do have, if it's something you're interested in, Whatnot has that payment thing. All right, I'm going to have to hold this one to show you. All right, so this is a large Ironstone, what I'm calling as a floor vase. This thing is humongous. I can't even see myself if I'm showing you. Look at this. I mean, like compared to me, I put the measurements in there. 11.5 inches tall. Beautiful. Now there is some staining. There's a tad bit of crazing. The inside, there's some marks on the inside. I don't know if you can see, like, if I turn it, it's in the picture and one way or the other. There's some like yellow stuff on the inside I couldn't get out, but it is on the inside. It is marked Ironstone. Let's see if we can get you a good look at that, because when I got this, I didn't believe that it was Ironstone, because I've never seen a piece this big. So it is marked Ironstone. My voice is like echoing as I talk into it right now. All right, so we've got this big old monster piece here. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and get that going. Let me just hit start. I do know it's a pricier piece, but it is stunning. Found these on, yes, I know, wow, that's what I've been just in awe of it. On another site, they're running $200 to $400. So I tried to be reasonable here. Thanks for looking. If you are interested, after today, this will go in my bin, so it will be there if that's something you're interested in. All right, let's go back to our list. Or you know what, let's come back to me again. Let's do our other Ironstone piece, our other big one here, while we're at it. This is a platter, big old Ironstone platter. What are the measurements? 18 by 14. This one's awesome. Tons of crazing and staining. No chipping. Beautiful, like leafy pattern on there. So it's a really nice one. Turn it over so you can see the back. So that's a nice piece of Ironstone. That's heavy too. Oh, I'm getting my workout. We're going to go ahead and run that one. And that is up and going. So think about taking your collection and like stacking different things on here. How beautiful would that be? Thanks for looking. My husband's over here laughing. I have no idea what he's laughing at. If he's laughing at me or something the chat said, I just hear him laughing. All right, let's go back and we'll do some other stuff here for a bit.
Yeah, believe me, she's the one with the collection.
Oh, that's what he's laughing at, like I don't have a collection. Yes, okay. Let's go ahead. I have some various primitive pieces here too. This one is a lemon squeezer. So this is a hot tin lemon squeezer. You can put your lemon in there and squeeze all the juice out. It is rusty, crusty. It is old. Don't think it's gonna, we'll set it like that. And that's going. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, we have a double metal pulley here. These are fun because they have the hooks and you can hang your baskets on them. So you can hang the top part here with the hole, then you can like put a basket or something. This is pretty heavy. It does have the two pulley parts that do work. And then I have a wood one too, so we'll do the wood one next. But let's go ahead and do this one. And that's going now. I have little collections of things all over the house, which I'm sure is like most of you guys, right? I mean, we all have little collections. All right, I'm trying to find my wood pulley. I don't see it, so we're going to run it as a random. But I have a really cool one. This is probably my favorite pulley from today. So this is a double wood pulley. You can see the wood's a little bit split there. Might even come off that little wood piece.
For those of you who were paying attention, there was a little glimpse on her collection.
Are you showing people stuff? Don't be like showing my messy house. And then you have the galvanized hook down here. So we have this really cool little wood pulley. And I'm going to have to run that as a random because I don't see it. Let's see. I don't know what I did with it. I thought I put it in here. All right, it is up and running. Thanks for looking at that. We have a little Ironstone serving bowl. I had to look this maker up because today was the first day I heard about this maker. This is an oval Ironstone serving bowl, and it is Coxon and Sidon, which, first of all, I'll show you the maker's mark. I couldn't even read it at first. I had to have my daughter look at it, and we're deciphering letters on it. But it is a nice one. But it is Imperial Ironstone, China, and then this one says Coxon and Sidon. Just never saw that. And this is Gothio. And this is like imprinted on there. So we do have some just crazing staining. It looks like it may have been kind of scratched around the edges, but it is a nice Ironstone oval bowl. We're going to run that for $5, 8.5 by 7 inches. Thanks for your bid. And CLM Farm, that's going to you.
Thank you.
Let me put that over here. And we have a little, and you, CLM Farm, got platinum. Go grab your
Welcome
coupons.
to platinum level.
All right, we have a little vignette. I came across a handful of these little Shakespeare books. And is these my last two? Let me look at. These are the last two. I sold all the rest of them the other night. But we have two Shakespeare books. They're from the early 1900s. I don't want to untie it to find out what stories they are, but each one is a different Shakespeare story. I just put a little ribbon around there. It is a vintage wooden pipe. I don't know much about pipes, and just some fake greenery. So a fun little vignette. Nothing is glued. You can take everything apart and use it in any manner that suits you. We're going to run that for $7, and that is up and going. And thanks for looking at that. All right, so I had these pool balls on part 1, and we're just going to keep trying to keep putting them up there until they're gone, but you can see them in the back here. We have a few different numbers, 1, 10, 8, 14, 2, 13, 6, 12, 4, and 9. So we're going to go ahead and run those. You get to pick one if one of those happens to be your lucky number or your birthday, and you can tell me which one you want, and that one will be yours. $3 for your choice. And this whole show, I'm hoping they don't fall. I just have a little piece of painter's tape kind of behind the back of them, holding them up there. So I'm fingers crossed during this whole show that they're not going to fall and roll out on me there. All right, let's go back to that wood scoop. I do see a pre-bid on it. So we have a vintage wood scoop here. It stands 12 inches. I got the measurements in the description there. It looks like it was used for ashes or fire or something before, because it looks kind of burnt down, you know, on the scoopy part. It's a little bit red here, but I don't think it's chippy paint. I think it's just, I don't know, maybe it was red at one point. I'm not sure. We're going to go ahead and run that. Up and going. Thanks for your pre-bid. And CLM Farm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. For you crafty people, there has to be something you can do with these that are totally cool. These are antique pieces to ice skates. I think they went like this and clamped onto a shoe somehow. I thought they were kind of neat and can be used in some type of vignette or display. So we're going to run those for $5. Little antique ice skates. Thanks for looking at that. All right, so we have a bunch of little wooden letters, they're wood blocks with letters on them. These are a little more contemporary. They're not, trying to give you an idea what we have here. They're more contemporary. I think the little gold letters are like a pressed wood. We have a bunch of different letters here. I'm giving you a sample of at least one of each letter that we have so you can see. I have multiple E's, a couple R's. We have a Y, an A, and we have another L. All right, so those are the choice of letters I have, and I have a few extras of some of those. But it is $2 a piece. You get to pick what letter you want, and that's up and going. So they are just wood blocks with little gold letters. Again, they're probably a little more contemporary. And I know I said primitive show, but I felt they kind of fit in with the primitive look. So I was like, yeah, we'll include them. Let's do a random. I have some, I'm dropping ironstone plates. I'm going to just run all 3 so we can make this nice and easy. We're going to run 3 for $10. This is going to be a random. All right, so we're going to do 3 ironstone plates. They are just your plain white ironstone. These ones don't have much crazing. Let's see, these don't have, we'll stick one in the back here, and I'll show you the other 2, and I'll show you the back. They don't have much crazing. They're in really good shape, a little bit. This one probably has the most crazing. And they are Johnson Brothers. So Johnson Brothers ironstone. So you're going to get all 3. We're going to start them at $10 for 3 ironstone plates. Let me give you a measurement really quick. They are dinner plate size, 10 inches. And those are up and going. Those are always good if you just need to add a little bit of height. You can stack up those plates. Thanks for looking at that. Let's run one of these little thingies here. All right, so we have just a fun little piece. This is one of those little brushes. I just have a number card. It is just a little piece of like a cardstock number card with one of those brushes that used to be green. So you got little remnants of green paint left on this brush. The brush is old and used up. And like we do, we just stuck that card down in there. And that is up and running. Thanks for looking at that one. We have another item here. You know what? We haven't done a giveaway in a little bit. Let's start a giveaway. Give me 1 second because I probably forgot to add them as usual. Yep, let me add it here real quick. Let's see. Giveaway. And this is and anybody can enter this giveaway. You don't have to do anything. Just click on the button. And this is for an emotional support duck. So Zoe's Treasures, we like our ducks, and so you can get an emotional support duck. And you also get the honor of picking whatever we are going to put on flash sale. That way it's fair and it's not just me trying to pawn off some of my old inventory. You get to pick what should go on sale for everybody. So with that, let's go back to our auction while that giveaway runs. And let's see what was next on our auction list. Okay, so coming up next on our auction list is one of these red handle thingamabobs here. I call these applesauce makers. I'm not exactly sure what are they called? Food mill. So it is a red handled, it is wood red handled food mill. It does turn, but it's decor. I wouldn't use it to eat out of. That's up and going. I feel like I have to say that. I don't know, maybe not to the whatnot crowd, but I feel nowadays like you have to put disclaimers like, this is rusty, don't eat out of this. I think our primitive people are, if you're here looking for primitives, you already know that, but with other crowds, I just get a little nervous. All right, what do we have here? Oh, I have a set of two red chippy handled utensils. So I just took two of them, tied them together with some green, velvety green ribbon, but you get two of them. They're chippy red handled vintage utensils. It's a masher and one of those manual beaters. You can always untie them, take them apart. We only have one entry in there. Go ahead and enter that giveaway. All right, thanks for looking at that. Let's take a look at this box. It's a little early for 4th of July, but it's never too, all right, I'm gonna have to hold that one. Let me put this down, hold on. Never too early for some patriotism here. All right, so we have a cool wooden box. This was handmade by somebody. It's not dovetailed and it's not like really old nails, but you can see it was like nailed in right there. The box is fun. It has a little spool for a top, opens up. It's in great shape. It's a little blue. They even painted the inside. Whoever made it, of course we have that flag, and then they added little feet on the bottom of it too. So it's kind of cool. A fun little box. And let me, my computer's over here. I'm trying to do things backwards. We're gonna go ahead and run that. That is up and going, 15 seconds. Neat wooden box. The measurements are in the listing. We still only have one entry in our giveaway. If you're in here, hurry up and click on that, or else we have a guaranteed winner. I mean, that's an easy win. All right, thanks for looking at the box. Let's see what we have next. We did that one. Let's look at this little metal card. Okay, so we have one of our number cards with this fun clip. I like this clip because it stands up. So I thought that was kind of cool. This is just a metal clip, but because of the way it's shaped, it stands up and you can put any kind of ephemera in there. I just took one of our little number cards. So you get both. You get the card and the little clippy, and that's going for $3. And thanks for looking at that. Let's take a look at a little more Ironstone here. So we have Johnson Brothers Old England Castle's Ironstone saucer. I'm actually going to drop the price down. I have 4 of these. I'm going to run them individually, but we're going to run them for $1 a piece. You cannot beat that deal. So this is Ironstone, Johnson Brothers. It's Old Castles of Britain. It is the red and white. So you can see it says Johnson Brothers, the Ironstone on the back. We're going to put it like that so you can see the picture. And that's going for $1, up and going. Thanks for your bid. And Impulsive Treasures, that's going to you. Thank you so much. We'll go ahead and run the next one in case you want more than one. And the reason I separated these ones out was because, we have a giveaway winner, CJ888. So before we run this, let's stop and, CJ, thank you so much. You're going to get an emotional support duck. And because you have won our giveaway, you get to take a look in the bin. You have 5 minutes. Pick any number. No obligation to buy. You just get to pick what goes on sale. So go ahead and throw any number from the bin into the chat, and we'll go ahead and run it on sale for 25% off. And if you don't feel like picking something after 5 minutes, I'll just pick something. All right, let's run this, another one of those saucers for $1. But what I was saying is the reason I separated these, because normally I do things in sets of 2 or 4, is that because they're the red and white, I didn't know if somebody would want all of them. Like, I didn't know if it was just a pop of color or if it was something like, oh no, I want it as a set. Impulsive Treasures, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead and do the next one. Again, no chips or cracks, just so you can see the exact
Welcome to
same
bronze
design.
level.
And that is up and running. Thanks for looking at that. All right, we have another set of Ironstone, and these are absolutely gorgeous. Thanks for your purchase from the bin. 226 is your pick. All right, let me find that really quick. I try to go and grab it if I can. Oh, I like this one, Washington and his family. All right, thanks for your purchase from the bin. Hang tight. I'm going to put these Ironstone plates right here for you to look at, because this is the next item we're going to actually run. But let me go and grab that other plate so I can show you before I do it on flash sale. Washington and his family. Let me just make sure I grab the right one. CJ888, thank you for picking our flash sale. So our flash sale is going to be Washington and his family, the Crown Ducal plate. The front is gorgeous. It's that red and white. On the back tells a little bit of information about what it is. It is from England. The call out here is a little chippy on the back, but you cannot see that from the front. We are going to go ahead and get that running on flash sale. If you are interested, you can hop on over to the bin. It's going to be on flash sale for 90 seconds or until somebody buys it. And while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and do this other ironstone that's been sitting here. These plates are absolutely stunning. So they are called Adams Kylex ware. They're out of Singapore. They are ironstone, and they're this pale blue. They are perfect for the spring Easter time. It's almost like a pale turquoisey blue, maybe, or minty green, somewhere in between minty green and blue. It's gorgeous. They're just absolutely stunning. These plates are in wonderful shape, no chips or cracks. There is a little bit of like wear you can see on the back. Like this one has marks. Somebody probably had it hanging on the wall. You can see that it does say it's English ironstone on there, so it is legit. They're stunning. You get 4 of them. And those are up and running. These ones are pretty rare. I took a look. I found some other like bowls and smaller plates, but in my research I didn't find a lot of these. All right, thanks for looking at that. Let's take a look at our next little item here. It's actually a vignette. I had this in my show on Saturday, the part 1, and it was just too cute not to bring back out. So we have this little vignette with it almost being Easter. If I can find what happened to it, hold on. We'll get to it. I'm sorry. Whatnot glitches, and then it doesn't let me get down to my stuff here. I think that happens when there's a ton of people on. It's just slow to respond sometimes. So then I can't go down my item list. All right, so we have this little vignette. It is a green book, and it's managerial accounting. Not that you need to read it. I'm a CPA, so that was like right up my alley. But it is a vintage book. I think it's like 1960s. You get a metal cookie cutter. It is a bunny, so it's perfect for our upcoming Easter. It is Rusty Crusty, perfect for primitive. You get 2 little, I'm pretty sure these are chalkware, sheep or lamb. So you get 2 of these little guys. An amber bottle with some little greenery. And then these are 2 pages out of a 1926 hymnal, just clipped together. So it's just a fun little vignette. You could take the pieces apart, use them separately if you wanted. That's up and running. And every time I have to go out and come back in, it changes my time. And thank you so much for taking a look at that one. All right. So we had just the saucers a minute ago. I do have the saucers and cups. We are going to drop the price. So this is the same saucer I was looking at before, or I had shown before. So it is the little scene on there, Johnson Brothers, Old Britain Castles. So we get the saucer, and now we have a cup to go with it. I love the inside of the cups when they do that. That's like my favorite little thingy. And we're going to run that whole set for $3. Let me make sure to get my timing right this time. And that is up and going. Thanks for looking at that. We're going to go ahead and run this other piece here of ironstone. So this is, I had 2, we're down to 1. This little rectangle like serving dish. I don't think there was supposed to be a lid just because it doesn't look like there's any like lip on here, but who knows. It is somewhat cracky, crazed, and stained. It is gorgeous. Let me kind of show you the back here. It is marked. And we have these really adorable little handles on there and the little feet. I like the little feet. We're going to run that for $5. Up and going. All right, let's do a few random items here. So if you like Salvage, actually, you know what? This one's fun. I have never run this before. Let me grab this out. I was using this as a riser myself for a little bit. We're gonna have to come over here to see it. But we're gonna go ahead and run it. So we have this old, I'm pretty sure it's a cheese box or a cigar box. It's Ree's Famous Takeouts, registered 1932, 2 for 5 cents. It's probably like some type of cigar box, but it opens up. It's a little iffy. The top is like hanging on for dear life in there, but then you've got that great, look at the inside of it. Look how cool that is on the inside. But like I said, that top's hanging on for dear life. It's not going to last much longer. Just a really neat old, I'm thinking Ree's or cigars. So you've got some factory marks down there on the bottom, but I really love this. Just like a riser or like an old piece of decor. And that is up and going for $5. This is a great buy for $5. Thanks for your bids. I had it like this with stuff on the top of it. That's how I had it for the longest time. And CLM Farm, that's going to you. That is a great buy. That's a fun one.
On its way to you.
All right. We have another, let's see, just see if there's any interest in these. These are just some glass bottles. I have 5 different glass bottles here. White with a black lid. I don't know what this is. Maybe some type of medicine. These ones don't have lids. This is almost like a bluey tint to it. And then we have some amber. Hello, tiny baby one. Look at the baby. So just a set of 5 bottles. We'll run for $3. You get all 5 of those. Up and going. Always perfect to add into vignettes. Throw a random flower up somewhere. CLM Farm, those are going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you print me 1 sticker for that, please? All right, up next we have, I think it's a basket. When I bought it, I thought it was a basket, but then the more I looked at it, I'm like, I'm wondering if it's something for a horse, because I did get some stuff from an auction where they had a lot of horses. I don't know, but I kind of thought it was cool. So it's metal and it's rusty, and I liked it because I thought you could hang it from this part and then like put greenery or something in it, but I'm not really sure. You have these little flaps here that kind of flip open. I don't know like what it was used for. We're gonna run it though, $5. Up and going. I like it because I think you can hang it on the wall and it would look good. Thanks for looking at that one. We have this fun little horse. Isn't he adorable? He does have a call out, unfortunately. It has little yarn tail. He's cute. I don't know how antique or vintage he is. It came in a whole bunch of other vintage stuff I had, but I think he's adorable. The call out is the little red part on the handle is missing, so we have it on one side but not the other. So that's the only thing. It's not like a super big deal, but it's definitely there. And that is up and running for $5. Thanks for looking at that. I have another piece of ironstone that I haven't listed. I have a couple of pieces of ironstone that I have not listed. But this one is a mix between an oval and a rectangle. So it's rounded, but it's like a rectangle shape. It's really pretty. It actually has some like little indentations there. It makes it pretty. Lots of crazing on there. Well, fair amount of crazing. It is Johnson Brothers out of England. No big chips or cracks on there, just some crazing. A little bit of stains. We're going to run that one. Let me give you a quick size just so you know. It is 9 inches long, 6 inches wide. And that is up and going. Thanks for your bid. CLM Farm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have a Ironstone sugar bowl. It does not have its lid, but I still think that's okay because you can put like wooden spoons in there or other types of utensils. It is really cute. It has like these little bows. I don't know if you guys see it, like right here it looks like a little bow tying the handle on. How adorable is that? It is crazed on there. Royal, if I turn it over, Burgess and Goddard Ironstone. The top of it, there are a few callouts. There's like some flea bites around the rim here. And there is stained on the inside. So we're going to run it for $5. Thanks for looking at that. You can't have a primitive show without some old buttons. So we have a jar of old buttons here. This is a ball dome lid, and this is a ball jar. It is a ball perfect mason jar. I haven't opened this. It came to me in this way, just a bunch of buttons. So probably obviously varying colors and sizes. Age, I would say vintage, but don't know what else would be, like what's all in there. I did not open it up. And we're going to run that $5 for that jar. That's a fair amount for $5. Yeah, it's 5-inch tall jars. That's a good amount. CLM Farm, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, so we have another just random basket of salvage here. Random basket of salvage goodness. So this is a Longenberger basket. It is in great shape. Let's see if I can show you without spilling it. So if you don't know if you can see that, but it is marked with the Longenberger stuff down there. And the basket itself is in really good shape. This one may have the liner. I'll tell you in a second. All right, let's see. No liner in this one. But there is all kinds of salvage in here. So there's a couple of hooks, just miscellaneous metal salvage. There's like a door piece. So it is filled to the brim. Run that for $7, up and going. And Southern Charm, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, we have a tin here. This is a rusty, crusty tin. It looks like the Pied Piper and all of his children. I'm guessing that's who it is. There's nothing that says that, Pied Piper. But I'm just looking at the picture. It looks like the Pied Piper. It is blue around the edges. And this is made in Italy. It's Moda, Milano, made in Italy. You saw the front. It is rusty, crusty. The inside is just the same. So it's rusty, crusty on the inside. But it is a really cute little picture here. And I'll just kind of stand it up so you can see the guy and his kids in the blue. And that's running for $3. Well, you're very welcome, Southern Charm. Thank you. And Diane, thank you so much. That's going to you. I do have one last basket of salvage Longenberger basket of Salvage. We'll run this one. So this is another Longenberger. This is the one that just has the one handle, and it has the little hook right there to hang it. It is Longenberger. We don't need to zoom in, but it does say the Longenberger down there with the little signature. And it is filled with doorknob salvage. So this is all doorknob type stuff. So we're going to go ahead and run that one. And that is up and going. $3.75. Let me take a look. I did, but I am more than happy to run that again. Thanks for your bid. And Southern Charm, that's going to you. All right, $3.75 is a piece of Ironstone. It is a sugar bowl, but there is no lid. And I'll show.
Welcome to bronze level.
And Southern Charm unlocked the bronze tier. So there's a little bit of crazing on there. No chips or cracks, but we have some flea bites, which I'll show you. I really like around the handles. Like, it has these cute little like ties, like the handles are tied on. That's on both handles. The flea bites around the rim on the inside here. There's a couple of flea bites. It is stained, and the bottom says Burgess and Goddard. I know it's upside down. Burgess and Goddard Ironstone. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get that going. And that's running now. Thanks for your bid. And Magster, that's going to you. Thank you so much. I do have another sugar bowl, a different shape that I did not list. I'll run that next. It was in my random polls. It is Ironstone. So I also have this Ironstone sugar bowl that I just didn't have time to list. This one is in really good shape too. It is just a different shape and style. Fun little handles. There is some staining on there. Probably just needs a good soaking and cleaning. Not so much crazing. This is Johnson Brothers England Ironstone. Again, the lid is missing on this one. But I think they make great vases, or you can hold utensils or just different things in them. So when the lids are missing, it doesn't always bother me. And that one is going to run for $5 also. Thanks for your bid. And Magster, that's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, so I have an Ironstone plate. I only have one of these. I have plain white Ironstone plates, but I only have one of this pattern. But the pattern was so pretty, I just couldn't leave it. I had to pick this up. It has such pretty oranges and black on there. It is Ironstone, and it has like this really just fun edge going around it. A little bit of paint wear. Let me turn it around, turn it so you can actually see it. It is Mason's. Mason's patent Ironstone china out of England. So you can see that mark on there. We're going to go ahead and run that one. Let's give you a quick measurement. About the 10 inches. So it's a normal dinner size plate. And that is up and going. I love how they have Ironstone in so many like different colors and prints, and just I love it. Thanks for looking at that. All right, is anybody out there like the super stained up chippy stuff? If you do, I have a couple of plates here that I will show you. The first one is a blue willow, definitely stained, and you can see there's a big old chip right there in the front. You can't. No, you can't see it. Can we see it now? There we can. So there is a big old stain right there. Let me get this pinned. Or stained. Big old chip here, but it is stained. It's crazed. If you like that look, though, this is gorgeous. You get like everything here. You get the blue and white, crazing, staining. There's just a little bit of all the goodness mixed together. This is Romano. It says here Romano made in England, so Romano ware. Another chippy back on the edge. So it is chipped and stained. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run that one. And I think I have it for just $3. And that one is up and going. And then I'll show you a different style of staining to see if that's more your guys' liking. All right, thanks for looking at that one. So now this is a whole different type of style of crazing and staining for our primitive look. This one, I love the square plates. I am just a sucker. If I'm in an antique store and I see a square plate, I'm buying it. So staining and crazing galore. But you know what? I really love the mixture of this isn't ironstone, but the mixture of the porcelain, so the hardness with the crazing and staining and the delicate flowers. There's something about that mixture. It's like strong and weak all at the same time. I just love it. And this is made by American Chinaware. There it is, American Chinaware. Duh, I can't read. Okay, American Chinaware. So if you like crazing and staining, there we go. And S Fish, hello, how are you? Congratulations on your 1 year. I know I sent you a message, but I didn't get to tell you in person. Well, kind of in person. In what not person. So we're going to run that for $3. That is up and going. Thanks for your bid. And Southern Charm, that one's going to you. I have another plate that's very similar to it. It's a different style.
Thank you.
Flower, and it's round, but it's kind of along the same veins. And it is this one so it's round, but it has all that gorgeous staining and crazing and the gorgeous flowers on there also. And they're not the exact same, but they go together very, very well. Do not know who makes this one, but we will give that a run. And that's up and going. Thanks for your bids. And Southern Charm, that's going to you. I think it's time for another giveaway, so if you guys can bear with me for 1 second, we'll throw a giveaway in there. In the meantime, while I do that, let's go ahead and we'll run this bowl. This is another one I do not have listed, but I like the coloring on this. I like the primitive look to it. It is a bit chippy. Oh, thank you. I think they're pretty. It is a bit chippy, a bit stained up. So we're going to run that while I get a giveaway up and going. All right, so that one's going. Thanks for your bid. I know. Oh, that's staining, huh? I know. And Southern Charm, thank you so much. Let's
Thank
see.
you.
That is going to you. We'll move that over to your pile in just 1 second here. I'm just trying to get this up and going. And everybody can enter. We don't make you follow us. We want you to do that on your own accord. And that giveaway is going, so enter that giveaway, please. So let me show you what you are getting for the giveaway, because I know you are all on the edge of your seats just waiting to find out. So what you will get is an emotional support duck. Here at Zoe's Treasures, we like to do ducks, and so you get an emotional support duck. You also get the honor of picking whatever it is we put on flash sale. No obligation to buy. You just get to pick. That way I'm not just trying to pawn off old inventory. You can actually pick something you think either you want or maybe somebody else wants, and we'll run it for 25% off. So while that is going, let's go ahead and look at our next item here. If you like salvage, we have a really cool salvage lamp piece. I love the coloring on this. It's like creamy, which I really like. So you have a nice thick metal. I'm thinking it's cast iron. I'm not 100% sure. I like the little decoration on the foot. You probably could take this apart some if you just wanted to use it in pieces. But that is running now. Thanks for looking at that. All right, it's been a while since I showed this, but I'm going to show it again because I'm like obsessed with these things. This is a cherry pitter. This is, and we zoom out, okay. This is a black cast iron cherry pitter. It actually hooks onto your countertops. So you would hook it onto your counter like that, and you would turn the little thing and you would pit your cherries. So this is very old, very cool. Just in itself, it's very cool. But if you flip it over and then you use a little clamp to hold a vintage book such as this one, in any color you want. This one you can just happens to be blue, but you can actually change the books out to match your decor, match your colors. Now you have a little primitive shelf that you can throw fun stuff up on. So we are going to go ahead and do that cherry pitter and the book. And we're going to drop the price just a tad bit, and that is up and going. And thanks for looking at that one. All right, so we have these wood salvage pieces. These are Blythe blocks, and they're so pretty. Look at how, like, just love all those little circles and the chippiness on there. Fun wood salvage. The back of it is plain. You could probably put a hook if that's something you wanted to hang, so you could probably hang it or use it in a vignette. You can use it as a riser. And that is up and going. That is 5.5-inch square. Thank you for your bid, Johnson County Gypsy. That's going to you. Thank you so much. I do have
Thank
one
you.
more of these. This one, though, is more chippy. So this one is missing. It has a big old chunk out of there. Almost the same, but you got a chunk missing. I think it gives it a little character. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and leave that like that. We'll run that one too, just in case there's any interest. And that one's going. Yeah, but there's more than one, so if you can. And Johnson County Gypsy, that's going to you. Thank you so much. Any knives, oil cans, lures, straight razors, or old advertising? I do not, but thank you so much for asking. Run the lamp piece? Sure. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run this lamp piece. I think it's cast iron, but I'm not 100%. I'm kind of guessing on that. Does cast iron rust? It's rusty on the bottom. And it looks like somebody painted it a creamy color at one point. But that is up and going. This lamp stands 12 inches tall. Thanks for your bid. And our giveaway winner is going Southern Charm. All right, let's see here. Southern Charm won the giveaway. And Jennifer, looks like Jennifer, you got that. But go ahead, Jennifer, please check your card and let me know when that gets settled, because there's sometimes whatnot glitches on the cards. All right, let's see. Southern Charm. You got the giveaway. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for hanging out today. At Zoe's Treasures, when you win a giveaway, you also get to pick what I am going to put on flash sale for 25% off. So you have 5 minutes. Tell me any number in the bin. I will run it for 25% off.
sale.
No obligation to buy. It could be something you want or something you think maybe somebody else might want. All right, we have a set of 4 Ironstone brown and white saucers. And these are the, what are they? Oh, it's Little Morton Hall. So they're all exactly the same. They're really cute little saucers. Thank you so much. We got that lamp, Jennifer, that went through. Thank you for fixing that. They are Ironstone. Let's see, they are, who makes it? Staffordshire. Staffordshire English made Ironstone tableware. So they're really neat, little brown and white if you collect the brown, or maybe you just collect the red and white, the blue and white, and the brown and white. Maybe you do all of it. But we're going to run this whole set. $10, you get 4 of those saucers. No chips or cracks, are in great shape. Thanks for your bid. Yes, I do have some stained Ironstone. Hold on. I have clean
Thank you.
Ironstone. Let me look. $3.70 is your pick. All right, we're going to do that in just a second. Let me see. Stained Ironstone. I don't think those are Ironstone. I do. I have this one. Let's see. I'm looking because I had a bunch of Ironstone here. I have 2 pieces of stained Ironstone, so I will show those to you next. And Johnson County Gypsy, thank you so much. This set is going to you. All right. We're going to get this running while I go get our flash sale thing. This is our piece of stained Ironstone. I'm pretty sure I had it listed, so let me find my listing. Here we go. All right, so this one is a rectangle like serving bowl. It is kind of cracky and stained and crazed. It is beautiful. Has some fun little handles on there. Fun little feet. We'll go ahead and run that while I go find that flash sale item. That is up and going. All right, Johnson County Gypsy, that's going to you. And Southern Charm, you must have just been reading my
Thank you.
mind. So we were going to run that one next. Since that is actually an auction item and not a bin item, I can't set it for 25% off, but I will be happy to drop the price down on it to make it reasonable. Let me see here. Let me do a quick little math on my phone calculator here. All right, 25% off that. We're going to run it. We're going to drop the price on this one. All right, we're going to have to come back to me. So Johnson County Gypsy, you asked about stained Ironstone. And then this got picked as our by Southern Charm as our sale item. So we have this really amazing Ironstone platter. It is big, it is mammoth, it is heavy, it is stained and crazed, and it is beautiful. I have it listed for $35. And if I just did my math right really quick, I think it's 27 would be 25% off. So we will run it right now. And just in case I got my math wrong a bit, this is starting, it is up and going for $26. Mammoth Ironstone platter. Thank you for your bid. And Southern Charm, awesome purchase. This is
Thank
going to you.
you.
Thank you so much. And you have unlocked silver.
Welcome to
All
Silver
right,
Level.
we're going to go back to our other view, and let's see what else we have going on here. We have a few more items. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, I was going to run this really cool pulley. Thank you. All right, we're going to do this pulley. This is a wooden pulley, and if you're into primitive, this is pretty cool. So you can always hang it like this, and then you can put a basket on there. That will look really cool. You can hang it like this. These are also neat, depending on what your style is, to hang in a bathroom and put towels on. I love to do that. Like, I don't have one in my bathroom, but I love to use unusual things to hang towels on. It is wooden. This little piece is like super loose. It's probably going to fall out any minute now. But it is so fun. $5, up and going. And it's a biggie. It is 10 inches. Thanks for your bid. And Johnson County Gypsy, that's going to you. Can you please? And you've unlocked silver. All right, I have another pulley here. I have two more pulleys. They're both very different. So we will take a look at those.
Silver level.
This is a metal one. So not wood, it is metal. You can hang it from the top. Double pulley. Big old hook on the bottom. And that's a nice heavy long one too. We're going to run that. That's going now. Let me give you a measurement. 10 inches on that guy. Thanks for your bid. And Johnson County Gypsy,
Thank you.
that's going to you. Okay, we'll run this last one we have here. This one is all metal, and this has a very different type of hook. So let's see. We have the pulley down here, so you can always hang it from like this part if you wanted to hang it. And then we have this hook down here that has like, I don't know. I think that's supposed to move, but it has been rested in place. But it's pretty cool still. We're going to run that. Let's see. And $5, up and going. That is my last pulley of the day, but I have other stuff. Oh wait, nope, I have one more. I have a red one too. I just saw it. We'll do the red one. Johnson County Gypsy, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now this really is, I have a tiny little one here, but this is really like the last really big good one I have. This one is red and is a triple pulley. How cool is that? So we can, you have triple pulley, red chippy paint. Well, that makes that even better. Anything with red or green chippy paint makes it better. And that one's up and running. Thanks for your bid. And Johnson County Gypsy, that one's going to you. All right, one of the things I have not run tonight
Thank you.
is my dampers. So I came across a ton of these, and I like to run them at every primitive show. So we'll start with the smallest one. So these are dampers. I've also heard them called metal spindles, which I think is the best name for these ever. I love that name. This is a 5-inch. If you are crafty, you can do so much with these. They can be hung on a wall. They can be put into a vignette. I do have different sizes. I have from 5-inch going way up to like 12 or 14. So I'll show you. We'll start with this one. If there's interest, we'll show the other ones. But we will go ahead and get that one running. And I start them out really low, and as they get bigger, the price goes up a little bit just because, you know, that makes sense. There's more metal. But this guy starts at just $3. Thanks for your bid. And Southern Charm, that's going to you.
Thank you.
We will do another one a little bit bigger. The next one I have is a 7-inch. So we have this one is a 7-inch. It is the same, same concept. So it is a damper, again, a metal spindle, which is my favorite name for these. They are rusty crusty, and they are just fun. And that is up and running. Thanks for your bid. And Johnson County Gypsy, that's going to you. I have a couple more sizes, so I'll just show them to you guys in case there is interest there. The next size I have, and I do have a few more, so that was 7-inch. I do have another 7 if that's something you're interested in.
Thank you.
Let's move up to an 8-inch now. So again, just a damper, but this one says East Iron Damper on there. It is an 8-inch size, so they're talking about the diameter of that circle there. One side's super rusty crusty, the other side's a little more silvery looking. And that is 8 inches. We'll run that one. And that's going now. And then I'll bring out the big one that I have. Thanks for your bids. And CLM Farm, that one's going to you.
On its way to you.
All right, let's see. So I have left a 7-inch, a 8-inch, and then I have this big one. So let's run the big one. I'm going to need my husband to put the camera over here so you can see this one. All right. So then we have the big Mamma Jamma here. This is 14-inch. Yes, this is the big one. This is the 14-inch. So that's just like totally, I think it's awesome. This is the biggest size I have. We're going to go ahead and run that. Hold on. Oh, let me start it. We're going to run it for $5. I just think that's totally cool. Love this one. Turn it around so you can see it. Thanks for your bids. And Southern Charm, that one's going to you. Thank you so much. So I do, like I said, I have 2 more here. I'll run these 2. Their sizes we've already done, but that's okay. So we have a 8 and a 7. Here's the 8. We're going to run this 8. Now the 8, the tip is broken off on that one, so it's not sharp. It's not like the pointy tip. But, I mean, the rest of it's all the same. Again, you have one side that's a little more rusty crusty than the other. That one is up and running. Thanks for your bid. And Johnson County Gypsy, thank you so much. We'll do our last one of the night.
Thank you.
Of the dampers, and this is a 7-inch. So this is the last one. This one has that tip on there, and it is 7 inches. Not as much writing on that one. And that's going for $3, up and going. Thanks for your bids. CLM Farm going to you. Thank you so much. I have an old
Its way to you.
metal piece from a lamp here. So this is from one of those lamps where this would go into a piece on the wall and then the lamp would swing out and there would be like a base. I actually have, we'll do the base too, but we're going to do that separately. But at one point it kind of looked like this and it would swing. So we're going to do just the arm and then I'll do the base part. But we're going to do that arm for $1. And that is going now. So this is cast iron. Thanks for your bid. Johnson County Gypsy going to you. And then we have this little
Thank
base, which
you.
I think is so cool because it looks like a little cloche to me. You can put twinkle lights in there, put some flowers or something in there. I just love it. We'll give you a size so you have an estimate on the diameter of that, and just in case you have some project in mind or something. It's just over 5, like 5 1/4 diameter. And that's going now. Johnson County Gypsy, thank you
Great
so much. Going to
purchase.
you. All right, here we have this
you.
fun little piece of primitive and ephemera kind of mixed together. These are cute. See if I can find my listing for this. It's only a couple of bucks here. So this is just a metal clip, a little metal, probably aluminum, but I like it because it stands up. So it's perfect to put some type of ephemera in. And this is like a cardstock number card. So you get both of those little pieces, $3, up and going. Thanks for your bid. And Johnson County Gypsy, that's going to you. I have one more,
Thank
not
you.
exactly the same, but I have one similar that I will run. This is a smaller clip, so I'll drop the price a bit, but it's a little metal clip, same concept. But this one doesn't stand like that. You kind of got to lean it. And it's another little number card. We're going to run that one for $1, and that's up and going. And Johnson County Gypsy, that's going to you. Thank you so much. All right, so somebody asked, I think it was Johnson County Gypsy, asked about stained up ironstone. This is not ironstone, but it's some stained up stuff that looks cool. So we have two bowls here that are in a blue and white pattern. So they both have a little bit of like crazing. This one has a little crack going there. They're stained up. They look like they're depicting just like a countryside scene. And these are, let me look at the back. They're the same on the back, but this one doesn't have sticker on it. Okay. Countryside, Wedgwood, England. I don't see the word ironstone, and they don't feel super heavy, so I don't know if they're really ironstone. I'm not going to call them ironstone. They're just stained up, crazed up dishes, bowls, but you get two of them. And they are like what I would call cereal bowl size. We're going to go ahead and run that. 6.5 inch diameter. You get both of them. We're going to do both for $5. Up and going. Thanks for looking at that. And I have one last one of these number cards left. So we'll run it here. I had stuck it in this little brush. We're going to go ahead and run that. Let me just find the listing on that. It's a little wood brush, chippy green paint, and just some ephemera, little number card. And that is up and going. Thanks for your bid. It's Southern Charm. That one's going to you. Thank you so much. I think this one here is just so adorable. These are two little hardcover books, and I called it a pipe vignette. Oh, me too. I love chippy green paint. Like anything with chippy green paint just makes it like immediately good. This one I called pipe vignette, and then I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe pipe like discourages people. I don't know. They are two little hardbound Shakespeare books. Each one's a different Shakespeare story. They're from the early 1900s. And then there's a little wooden pipe in here. And it's just tied with a piece of velvety ribbon and some fake greenery there. They can be taken apart and used separately. And we're going to go ahead and run that little vignette. I probably need to be a little more original. If I'm going to try to do vignettes, I probably need to be more, like, better with the names. Thanks for your bid. And Southern Charm, that's going to you. We are getting
Thank you.
close to last call. So if there's anything in the bin or anything you guys want to see, you let me know. We have a set of Ironstone plates. These are the plain white Ironstone plates. We'll probably do just a few more items before we go find somebody to raid. These are really cool. They're the normal, like 10-inch size dinner plates. I want to say 10. Yeah, 10-inch dinner plates. No chips or cracks. They do have crazing on them. They are all the Johnson Brothers England Ironstone. So you get 3 plates. And those are just kind of, oh, and I see some pre-bids. We'll get right to those. I'm sorry I missed those earlier. We're going to go ahead and run. You get all of those plates. Let's do it for $8, all 3 plates, up and going. Thanks for your bid. And Johnson County Gypsy, those are going to you.
Thank you.
I'll need a tag for those ones, please. And you have unlocked the gold tier. If you're unlocking the levels, make sure you're going and
Welcome to
clicking on
gold
that,
level.
clicking on the crown to get your coupons, and you can apply them today or at another show. All right, so this is number 373. This is Stained and Chippy. Let me just kind of move some of my background out of the way. All right. Stained and Chippy galore. There's crazing everywhere, and there's like staining in that crazing. There's a big old chip right here on the front. And then if we turn it around to the back, what does it say? I've seen, oh, thank you, that's my husband. He does all the cool graphics. And then on the back, we have more staining and
Thank you.
crazing. This is made by Romero. So we're going to go ahead and run this. There's a pre-bid on that, so I thank you for that. And that's up and going. See, here's the thing, Johnson County Gypsy. I'm not the most entertaining person, so I totally need my husband to like add something to my show. So
Thank you. Hope you enjoy it.
Erie Deary Vintage, if I'm saying that right. Adorable name. That's going to you. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
And we have the next one, which is 374. This one is even more stained up. This is a really cool blue willow divided plate. I love the blue and the white, but you have chipping around it. You can just see the staining all here on the divided part, chipping all around the edges. I still think it's so cool. It's character. And then there's, like along this rim, there's chipping around the rim. This crack doesn't go through to the front. And I don't know who makes it because I can't make out the little mark down there. So, but it is blue willow, which is neat. And that is going now. Thank you so much for your pre-bid on that. And Erie Deary, that's going to
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, we got one more thing. And you have unlocked bronze level. Let's do
Welcome
this
to bronze
last
level.
item, then we will go ahead and raid. I forgot I had this down here. Let me just move my computer over here. All right. Let's go back to this camera because this is a little bit bigger item. I don't have this listed. Let me turn it around so we can get, there we go. This is really cool. I'm pretty sure this is copper. I'm pretty sure it's copper. And it has this nice long handle on it. I can give you a measurement here. Let's see. Maybe, if I have enough hands. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see here. You can see how I fumble. That's me. Okay, yep, we will do those next. 26 inches. So 26 inches long. I just thought this was really cool. You can hang it up. We're going to go ahead and run this.
354, 347 coming up next.
Yep. This is up and going for $5. Nice little piece. I'm pretty sure this is copper, like I said, and I love the Look, it has a sunflower. How pretty. Thank you for your bid. And Erie Dearie, that's going to you. Thank you so much. Now let's take a look. 354. Let's see what that one is, and we'll run that. Absolutely. I'll need a label for that one, honey. All right, 354 is the set of the two kitchen items here, the vintage red-handled kitchen items. So this was my attempt to do something cute, and I don't know. They come apart. I just tied them with this little green velvety ribbon, but they are the red, what used to be red handle, now it's red chippy handle, vintage masher and hand mixer. Need both of those for $5. Thanks for your bid. Southern Charm, that's going to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then the last item I saw requested was 347, which is this guy here. I always call these an applesauce maker because I don't know what else you bake in them. But it is a food mill, and it has a red wooden handle. It's not so chippy, but it's red. It is rusty. And that's running now for $5. Thanks for your bid. And Southern Charm, that's going to you.
Great purchase.
All right, our last item of the night, unless there's a request, if there's, and you've unlocked gold tier. So that's our I have one last item on.
Welcome to Gold Level.
Unless there are requests, because I'm always happy to do requests. But while this last one is running, I'm going to go see who is on so we can find somebody to raid. But I wanted to end with the most beautiful ironstone that I have ever seen. That's not chippy or stained. This is like clean ironstone. I don't know if clean's the right word, but newer looking. This is called, well, let me get it, and I can pin it and tell you what it's called. Calyx. Adams Calyx Ware Singapore Bird Ironstone. This color here, you guys, this is like the most Eastery color. It is a mix between a very baby pale blue and a mint green. Somewhere like a merge of those colors. You've got the bird and the floral. It's gorgeous. These plates are all in great condition. Some of them do have little marks where somebody hung them at one point, but there's no chips or cracks. It is Calyx ware and it is ironstone out of England. Oh, my husband's going to show that. There we go. So you can see that ironstone. And I do know that these are a tad bit pricier than some of the stuff we've been running, but it is still far under comp. So we're going to run that whole set of 4 while I go find who is on. Show the size of 369. Sure will. Let's see. Oh, yes. All right. Before we run these plates, let's hop over here and I'm going to show you 369. Because I'll tell you what, if somebody buys this today, this is going to make my day. This is 369. Look at this guy. I didn't believe it was ironstone. Like, I just want to, like, caress it. I didn't believe it was ironstone when I first saw it. It is ironstone. It is stained. They're not, like, super stained up. It's huge. Yeah, like, who is it? You guys watch Traveler's Antiques, and he goes like this, and he measures, like, how many heads it is? Like, look, this is huge. It's, like, really high. There's staining, but it's not the typical staining. Like, you can see right there. There's some, like, spots over there. And then on the inside, let's see, I just had it this way. Yeah. The other way? Yeah. Here we go. I'm trying to get it to, there's like some yellow thing on the inside. It's like on the rim on the inside. I'm trying to find it. There it is right there. So there's that in there. But look at that. And then here, which way? This way? Right there. To the right. To the right. To the left. To the left. To the right. So it is iron, like it's marked ironstone because I would never have guessed that it's ironstone. So anyways, just because you asked, we're going to run this, and then I'll run those plates and go find somebody. No obligation at all. Big and beautiful, absolutely. And if you guys are in love with this, but it's not in your budget today, this is going in my bin, so it will be there for future use. I don't know, I may just like hold it and just like, you know, I don't know. It's beautiful. Thank you for looking and asking about this. I love to like show this off. I just got this. All right, back to this last one. These are these plates. The light is shiny and they look white. They are the most gorgeous blue ever. We're going to run these while I find somebody to raid. And those are up and going. Thank you for your bid. And Southern Charm, these are so gorgeous. These are going to be perfect for your
Thank you.
spring or Easter. They are going to you.
Absolutely. Anytime.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. It has been an awesome show. Thank you for hanging out with me, for checking out the primitives. I do have some raid trains. Thank you, Southern Charm. I have some raid trains coming up.
Thank you.
So I have shows. I'm already starting to load a lot of the shows if you want to get an idea on what's coming up. And then during the week sometime, I always do a random show with $5 starts. So it's just like I grab a tote from all my storage and I just put it out there. So that's what we do. Please bookmark me. Let's go raid. The primitive, the last person on the primitive decor raid train is the Antique Rehomer. Looks like they just started. Let's go give them a visit.
Honey, what are you doing?
Nothing?